Hey, so it's been a while since I last uploaded, but you surely don't care, because I don't either, because we're in August now, which means that next month the next Splatoon season is gonna release, and I just gotta spice it up with my wishlist for the next season. So I just say we're not gonna play around much, and we're gonna get straight into this video. Here we go. So anyways, a disclaimer here at the start of the video. I'm gonna go into this with high hopes for the next season because it's the 1-year anniversary, and as we all know, Nintendo will not meet these high expectations, and I'm still gonna go into this with high expectations because, well, I don't know. Anyways, this video has 4 parts. One for the stages, one for Salmon Run, one for the weapons, and one for everything else. Anyways, let's start with the stages. So, as I said, we'll start with the stages. Since last update, we know that Nintendo doesn't follow a strict plan with the stages. They don't release one Splatoon 1, one Splatoon 2 stage and then start that all over again. They release whatever they want, so I have some predictions for the Splatoon 1 stage. I think we're gonna get Bluefin Depot if it's a Splatoon 1 stage. I have already said it in the last predictions video, and I'm saying it here again. Bluefin Depot makes the most sense for a Splatoon 1 stage to come back. As much as I want Urchin Underpass to come back, it is simply not a good stage and would need a lot of rework for it to come back. I also want Salt Spray Rig to return. And yes, I know it would need as much rework as Urchin Underpass, but I really like the aesthetic of Salt Spray Rig and I wish for it to return. But not in the state it's in right now. I wish for it to return in a reworked state. But Bluefin Depot obviously is the most likely stage to return because it doesn't need a whole lot of rework to work in Splatoon 3. Anyways, for Splatoon 2 I don't really have a prediction for what map they're gonna choose. Like, all of the stages are actually a good pick, but I hope they're gonna bring back Skipper Pavilion because I like Skipper Pavilion. Does there anything else need to be said for the new stage? I really hope that they make a good new stage. This is the 1-year anniversary. Nintendo, you should have learned by now that the crap you're putting out is not good. So please improve your stages, improve how you work at them. Maybe it's also like last year they just released mediocre stages so that now they can impress us with the coolest new stage at the 1-year anniversary. I don't know, I don't think so, it's Nintendo, but there's always the slight possibility. Anyways, moving on to Salmon Run. As with the stages, it's not clear if Nintendo has a pattern here or if they just do whatever, but if they have a pattern, then they're definitely gonna release a new King Salmonid, which would be really cool. I really hope they're gonna make a new King Salmonid. I don't know what kind of King Salmonid they would make, but like, it would be cool. Lately there have been also files of boss Salmonids kind of being in the game, I don't know, and that might lead me to believe that we're also gonna get a new boss Salmonid. Although, as always, it's not really clear if we're gonna get that here. It's Nintendo, that's all I'm gonna say. It's Nintendo. And because this is the anniversary update, they might also add a new stage. Just might. Probably not, but it would be incredibly cool, okay? It would be so fucking cool. I would love for them to add a new stage. Although it's probably gonna be a returning stage, which honestly I'm fine with, as long as it's Ruins of Arc Polaris. If it's any of the other stages, then they can just go fuck themselves, but if it's Ruins of Arc Polaris... I didn't mean that, I like the other stages too. Ruins of Arc Polaris is just... I just like it. But you know what I mean, I like this stage, I liked it, and it's pretty cool. For the weapons, I have the highest expectations in this update, and it's probably the part where I'm gonna be disappointed the most. Because, as we all know, there have been a lot of weapon kits that haven't been added yet. Such as the gold fucking dynamo, which has been in the game for so fucking long and still hasn't been added for some reason. Like, why, Nintendo? Where the fuck is the gold dynamo? And the rest of the weapon kits, especially the weapon kits of new weapons that haven't gotten a new weapon kit for 1 entire year. I really hope that in this update they're gonna add the rest of the weapon kits. All of them. It's not likely because it's like over 20 weapon kits that they still have to do, and I really don't expect it because it's Nintendo. I do not expect them adding all of these new weapon kits, but it would be incredibly cool, wouldn't it? Like, just now they just all of the sudden in a 1-year anniversary update add all of the weapon kits that are still missing, and then next update they can already start with 3rd kits. That would be incredibly cool. It's not gonna happen, but it would be incredibly cool. But because this is so unrealistic, I hope that they at least add the weapon kits of the new weapons, like a new Tri-Stringer kit, a new Reflux kit, a new Splatoon Stamper kit, like all of these weapons that are new, that are brand new to this game. I can't say they're brand new anymore because they've been out for almost a year, but they were introduced in this game and they still haven't gotten a new weapon kit. So I really hope that they get a new kit. And because this is the anniversary update, I also hope they go all out with the new stuff. I hope they add new weapons. I hope they add new weapons or specials, or maybe even new subs. You know, that would be pretty cool. Although I really don't think they're gonna add new specials or subs, because that is just so unlikely. And yeah, it's probably gonna be some new weapons, which is fine by me. I am pretty fine with it. So I really hope they're gonna add some new weapons. Next up, balance changes to some of the weapons. So Brellas, they should get a good shield, because that's their whole feature, and their shield has been shit this whole game. So yeah, especially Undercover Brella. Undercover Brella really needs to be, you know, better. Undercover needs to be improved. Undercover just needs to be a good weapon. I don't really know what they would do with Undercover Brella, because I really don't know which role Undercover is supposed to play. But I really hope they fix it. And other than that, I'm not a pro player, so I really don't know a whole lot about balance changes. But what I do know is that Nintendo, please, the last balance update, you've kind of upgraded some shooters that didn't need it. Please don't do this again to us. Please don't do a shooter meta again. That's all I can say. Please, Nintendo. Alright, so now we're at the end of the video where I'm gonna talk about stuff that didn't really fit in the other categories and was too small to get its own category. Clothes, I'm hoping for to come back. and there's only one cloth there, and it's the ANNAKI yellow cuff. It's been in a trailer already. Why isn't it in the game? Why is it little brother in the game? I don't want that. I want the ANNAKI yellow cuff. It's the best clothing item Nintendo ever put out. Why did they remove it from the game? Like, come on, honestly. Also, they should release new music because, well, they've released new music in the Drizzle season now, and honestly, that's just been, you know, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I really wish for there to be more music in this game. Yoko and the Gold Bazookas have been one of the best bands they've introduced in the whole Splatoon series, so yeah, I really have high hopes for the music of the next update. And if they don't release music, then why, Nintendo? Just why? It's such a good opportunity. Challenges are also a thing, although I don't think they're gonna change them. They are probably not gonna add new challenges because, you know, they still have a lot of challenges to go. But I really think they should have a better schedule for challenges. I hate the schedule for challenges just like anybody. But they're not gonna fix that, I'm pretty sure. But if they're gonna fix that, then please, Nintendo, make it so that it's every weekend and not like on random days with random times of the day. Just make it every weekend, the whole day. It's so simple. Why don't you just do this? And the last thing I'm gonna talk about, DLC. Yeah, Side Order has been teased a while ago, and I'm not saying that it will release this season. I really don't think it will, but I'm saying that it could release this season. Because it's the 1-year anniversary, and that really fits with the DLC, honestly. Like, releasing a new story DLC 1 year after the game released, it just makes sense. It makes sense. So I'm saying the DLC could happen this season. I'm not saying it will, because it could also happen in the next season after that. And honestly, I'm not too sure. I just hope the DLC is gonna be good. I don't really know when the DLC is gonna release. I just hope the DLC is gonna be good. At the end, I just wanna say, I really hope this update's gonna be good. The past few months, I've been a bit bored in the game. That's not to say, I was excited for the Drizzle season. I really was excited for the Drizzle season, but I don't know, the last few months have just kind of been a bit boring. They've just been, you know, yeah, I've not really been that excited about Splatoon anymore, so I really hope this update fixes it. I really hope this update gives me the excitement I want, because this is still my favorite game of all time, and I really hope that Nintendo can make this update worth it, but we'll just have to see. Honestly, they just have to release the DLC and I'm gonna be excited about the game again. Anyways, that's it with this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then leave a like. If you didn't, then leave a dislike. I'm probably not gonna be playing Splatfest next weekend because I'm gonna be on vacation by then. But hope to see you soon, and goodbye.